Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. We have returned. What's good? What's good, Ben? What's good, bro? How you been, dude? Kel said check DMs. It was good, Britt. Not a big fan of the noise that I'm hearing. Uh, Good God. All right. I went to like the release radar. It's actually not terrible. All right, let's see what let's just see what it does. Let's just. All right. I think we're gonna collab here. East Courtyard. It's down here. Should stop there first. Um, let's see. I probably got to open up actual Twitch, huh? Go here, go there. I don't really know how it's gonna work. Let's see. How does one collab? Because I'm also using a multi-streaming software, so I don't really know how this is gonna work. Because I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and to Kick, so I don't really know how this thing is gonna react. It could just completely shit the bed. I really don't know what's gonna happen. Pier 1. Yeah, I did. I only briefly read it last night. That's something I'll have to look into. I was only given a brief summary of stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like a that's like a something that's a later figure out thing in my opinion. I'm not gonna figure that one out right now. No, I don't mean that in a mean way. That's more or less like the whole thing hasn't even been put into place yet. So I'm gonna, that was yeah, I was quite buzzed last night. So when I said that I was gonna do this, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh god, this is a lot of work that I just agreed to. So I'm still gonna figure things out. Um, so that'll be a as we go kind of thing. Interesting. Okay, all right. So I have the other chat up, and I see that you did the 7 day streak, but it's not popping up on this one. When you play for, I'll be honest with you, Ben. Possibly never. I'll be honest, dude. I know that you really liked to watch that game, but I just don't care for it. I haven't touched it even since remember the last time that you were in chat, and like I was like, dude, I don't know. Like, still haven't played. Probably never again. I'll be honest with you. First name Cameron. Abandoned blow darts. Square green buttons. Let's see what it kills. It's all through Twitch. I can control it You'll get a pop in a second. Did you get it? Guys, if you guys are here and you're also in Kel's stream, tell her I don't think I got it. Let me try and tweak something. Um, there it is. Oh god, what the fuck is this thing opening? Sorry, we couldn't find the page you're looking for. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, here it is. God, you're fucking loud. Hold on. No, no, you're good. I gotta figure it out on my end. Where does one adjust? Turn mic on, mic off. Oh, there we go. All right, go talk again. Beautiful. All right, cool. Uh, yes. Let's see. Oh, wait, hon. Okay, cool. All right, hon, I wonder if it's gonna work with my multi-chat thing. Hold on here. I gotta open up both. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out because so I have Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all jammed into one, and I'm gonna see right now if people in your chat will also pop up on my multi-stream thing. I don't know. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna find out. All right, someone in Kel's chat say something. I want to see if this works. Let's see. Yo, what's good, Zedge? Uh, Gower's a nice guy, and I'm sure he means well. I personally find it extremely disrespectful that he didn't have an anniversary in game. Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy too that he didn't. To be honest, I was kind of expecting something. I didn't think anything big would happen. I'll be honest, but I thought yes, it does come through. I think that he could have done. So, granted, I know they have a lot on their plate and they're trying to do a lot. I think they could have done like a cape or like a hat, right? So think of it like this, right? What if they made one kind of cape, right? That continued to grow and change for every year of the game, right? So like, what if it was like just like a short cape, right? It wasn't like a super long one for like the first year. And then on the second year, they add that next portion, and then the third, and then the fourth, and then you have a long cape, and then it will change like the combat cape does. And I don't think that takes too much coding. I don't think that would take too much. I'll say this: if they couldn't figure that out in like a week, then the game's gonna have some real problems. Like, I feel like a cape can't be difficult because it's not like they need to adjust it to each person. It's just the cape and it goes on everyone. Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know. I just work here, but yeah, I literally just work here. But I think maybe for bringing this up in a negative light, but like, man, I'm just annoyed. I wanted to share my thoughts with someone. I mean, Andrew looks determined to make this year better, but we just got to take it one step at a time. Yeah, no, I think they'll get there. I think that stuff is slow, but I do like the fact I still haven't done the new quest yet, to be honest. Um, but we have like another quest coming not this Monday, next Monday, next Monday. Um, so I think we're going in the right direction in terms of updates. And then the only thing I just don't want milestones to like he keeps hyping it up, and I just don't want it to take forever. It's like the amount of talk that they're doing about it, and the amount that he keeps hyping it up. If this is like a February thing, right? It's like okay, maybe we shouldn't be talking about it so much. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening, but I do want milestones to come sooner rather than later. Yeah, it's big hype, and if it doesn't live up, weekly leaks. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I I almost didn't hop on tonight. I went to bed extremely late last night, and I was pushing through the day. No, I do, I do. I'm still there. I applied to AT&T again, and I'm waiting to hear back. They're not like the kind of company to just pick someone like on the spot. Like they have like they do like back conversations. It's kind of the way the company runs. I mean, I'll be shocked if I don't get it because of the amount of experience I got and how well the interview went. But um, I'll probably hear back Monday. To be honest, it's probably the most likely kind of thing. No, God, no, I can't. One second. Ben, sorry, someone from YouTube. No, dude, I'm not gonna make you mod in YouTube, bro. I'm sorry. I Yes, you've been subbed for a year, but I also haven't streamed on YouTube in a year. like, like, I like Ben. Like, you're cool, but I don't really know you yet. So eventually, maybe, but not yet, man. Whatever the saying goes, but yeah, hopefully they get it, man. Please, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. Dude, me making you a mod isn't gonna make your mom not. I am very sorry for that. I'm sorry if you guys are struggling, but me making you mod, it's not like it's gonna pay you. And shit, dude, I can barely afford myself. I can't afford to pay you. How much money do you think I make? Like I'm getting by right now. I highly recommend a job. And yeah, no, you don't get paid. That's a free thing. You do that out of the kindness of your heart. You never see the meme. Oh, it's a meme. Okay. Oh, you're 12. Oh, yeah. Uh, sorry, dude. Any mod I make is 18 plus as well. So listen, hit me up in Christ, I'm bad at math. What is that? 6 years? 6 years? 6 years. Granted, if I'm still streaming in 6 years, we have a serious problem. Or if I am, I better be doing this full time. Oh god. Yeah, no, I'm doing detective right now. I decided I'm gonna max it, so I'm just kind of pushing that right now. Oh, all right. Is that enough time? What was I gonna say? Yeah, bro. I responded, but it went through late. Um, shit. Fuck. Yeah, maxing this whole detective thing. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not great. I feel like yeah, I like the dens because they're so chill. But if I do the investigations, I yeah, and you make money, and then you can also pop the pot, you know, right before you do it, and you get, I have 8% on me, so I get the extra 8% bump. The only thing I want to do, I almost want to stop and go do leatherworking again for a bit, even though I'm already 500 because I'm fucking broke. I have like 22 gold, and yeah, like the big thing I want to do, I want to up my magnifying glass. I have this at 25. I want to make it 40, but I don't have money to do it. And I know that if I were to do my fucking thing, the leatherworking for just like 5 hours, I'd have the money. Like it's not hard now that I have it. It's more or less the fact that when I'm doing it, I'm making no progress anywhere except for KP. And I'm just like, and I'm like, is it worth it to take 6 hours away to go make the money for the 40 or not? And I'm not good at math, so well, I mean, shift don't pay shit. Oh, do you really? Oh, that nice. How much do you make an hour? I'm gonna wait, hold on. Ben goes, I'm gonna steal my mom's credit card and donate $1,000. Ben, Ben, for the love of God, leave your mom's credit card alone. And two, you can't even donate to me on YouTube. I don't have the following. But I am on Twitch and Kick. No, dude, that'd be crazy. I can only imagine the conversation. He said just kidding, but like, could you imagine? I wouldn't even know what to do. They'd be like, "Can I get that 1,000 back?" I'd be like, "But I kind of need it." Like, oh shit, that's crazy. I mean, that's valid though. That's wild. I don't care. I thing is with YouTube, it took me so long to figure out how to route my audio because I play music on Twitch and Kick, but YouTube, if you're playing music, it will instantly catch onto it and will. I already have a strike from it. So, oh, actually, I have to turn on my audio on Vibin In The Shores, or else it's dead silent. Yes. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Guys, anyone that's in my chat, can you hear her when she talks, or does it just sound like I'm fucking insane and talking to myself? If so, I'll need to figure that out. It shouldn't be hard. I could easily just hook that up. I remember the stream you hated on Detective. Yeah, Detective sucks balls. I'm doing it though because I want the cape. I want to have the cool cape. Oh, really? Yeah, you like brand new. I still love deathstone mining, leech running for people, and detective merchant leatherworking. People think I'm nuts for it. I love leatherworking. It's the most chill thing. Like, I don't think there's anything more chill than leatherworking. And it's just so easy. And especially when you're high level, you can just fucking profit. I'm not gonna say I like leech running. That sounds like I think I'd rather get poked in the eye with a stick before I leech ran for people. Leech run. Wait, hold on. You can trade leeches? Huh. It's actually kind of cool. You know, just give them like, oh Christ, why would you even pay someone for that? Like, you know, like a gold is far too much. I maybe like I think I would give someone like, you know what? I'll say this: if you help me fill the whole tank, right, the whole tank, I'd give you 2 gold. I'd give you 2 gold for the full tank. You know what I mean? For the full 1,000, I'd give you 2 gold. 120 silver per envy. That's goddamn mine. Wait, actually, no, that kind of adds up. That's about a gold then, right? How much? How much does it fill? Christ, I haven't done fucking. I haven't. Yeah. No, I think it's 10 per. Is it 24? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So 24 equals 240 gas. Yes. I would say, yeah, I would just give someone a gold. Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, I feel like if someone's going to do it, you know what I mean? I'd rather just give them, like, just one flat gold. You know what I mean? Especially if I had just the money for it. And then, you know, if I'm doing, like, anything that I'm doing, I'm profiting, you know, a good chunk, anyways. So, nah, you know, I think I would give someone a gold for it. How is that not it? What are you talking? I don't understand this detective cabinets. I don't get it. I went over that's not that doesn't make any sense. View details. Lenny Gruff. Oh, I looked at Gruff. I went over to G. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I am. I really do. But when I walk in here, I go A B C D E. I'm just I'm just like over here, just like I didn't finish. No, we haven't done any world yet. No one's redeemed it. Oh wait, hold on. Britt did hydrate 19 minutes ago. Britt, I'm sorry. Christ, I need to have those make a noise. I know I can. Oh, I have it for unlimited. Okay. All right. Everybody lock in. We're doing bloody water, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody. Yeah. All right. So, do you say do gator penis? Okay. All right. So we know that we have a T. We know that we have an I, and we have an S. You said STILT? Oh, I need to stop hitting space. Ooh. What? Maybe. All right. So there's no L. So yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, it could be STICK. Yeah, because we didn't use a C or a K. Big dubs, ladies and gentlemen. Big dubs. Big dubs. All right. All right. We do a max of 3. Well, so basically, if we get 2 in a row, we stop. If we fail this one, then we do one more, and even if we fail that one, then we're done. Okay, a P, an E, and an I, but we don't have A, O, S. Okay, but P's in the right place. I'm thinking PI, right? I'm thinking pimp. No. Uh, yeah. What about a D? Piked? Okay, all right. So it is PI. The E doesn't go in that slot either. So it could be. I'm thinking it's gonna be PIE because I doubt it ends in an E. So PIE. All right, come on, chat. Let's work together here. We need some fucking. All right, my brain's not that big. We can. It could be. I never understood Wordle. So the way Wordle works is basically so if it's a green word, right? So if it's already green, that means that that's the right letter and in the right spot. If it's yellow, that means that it's in the word, but it's in the wrong spot. Or if it's just grayed out, that means that that letter is not in the word at all. And if you look down here, you can see the ones that we've used that are grayed, and then the ones that are like, are I guess darker used, the grayer unused. Peace, PIEC. Oh my God, Zone, you might be right. Be- oh my God, Zohan. Big dub, Zohan. Oh my God, GG's. GG's. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good job on the Wordle. We come back in 30 minutes. We come back in 30 minutes. Big dubs, ladies and gentlemen. Zohan. Yo, Zohan's got that big brain shit. That's crazy. That's true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you did get the one. You did get the one. Am I fucking? Am I stupid? Brown trousers, boots. Okay, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Um, it's on the box typically. Then it should be on the 4 pack. That or it's like vertical on most cans. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not gonna do anything, but I have a feeling now that you have the urge to go look. So Godspeed. Good shit, Zohan. You're a fucking legend, mate. I'm eating a mint chocolate XD. Harry's chocolate mint. I don't think chocolate and mint are meant to go together. I'll be honest with you guys. Because the problem is that when you eat mint, right, and then you put chocolate with it, it's like eating toothpaste with chocolate. That's just not a good time. That's a genuine overall terrible time. It's kind of like getting poked in the eye with like a burnt stick. I would compare it to that level. It's like like the elderly. You know what I mean? They would always have like the fucking what's it called? Um, uh, oh god, what the hell are they called? They always would freeze them. All the old people put them in the fucking freezer. What the hell are they called? It's like chocolate and mint. What the fuck are those things called? Um, uh, oh my god, is it Batman? Knights. I have so much fucking shit up. Oh my god. The fact that my computer's not just vomiting right now. Oh, a kitty. Oh shit! I just realized I don't have microscape on. Hold on. Shit, this thing always gave me an issue whenever I tried to do it midway. I might not be able to. Let's see what happens. Sources. Oh, God damn it! You're gonna be a little bitch about this, aren't you? Yeah, microscopes can be a little bitch about this. Stupid fucker. Got it. Fuck yes. Okay, if I do that, and then I just gotta drag this up. Dubs. We got microscape up. Big dubs, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. Let me go over here. kind of cat do you have again? Oh yeah, that's right, black and white. Yeah, no, the black and white cats are the fucking best. They are hands down the best cats, and you got me fucked up if anyone else ever says different. The only other ones that could be, yeah, damn, that's crazy. China, they eat cats. That's just all I'm getting at. Ah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, I fucked up. Damn it, I clicked on the wrong fucking dude. Damn it, what a waste of my fucking time. This is why bad things happen. She didn't shit herself. Oh yeah, yeah. Think, like a lot of animals deal with crap like that. My my mom's cat. So she's got two of them. The one's name is Fiona, and sweetest cat you'd ever meet. I mean, she hates to be held though. If you hold her for longer than about 10 seconds, she'll start to like wriggle and try and get out. And then if you like continue to hold her and don't let her go, she'll start to like growl. She'll never bite ever, but she fucking hates being held. You're okay if you pet her, and she's okay if she comes up and cuddles up next to you. But the moment you try and hold her, she's pissed. The other one though, Chester, the orange one, dude's a fucking dickhead. I mean, I'll be honest. He. So we also found out. So he's pissed on a couple of my things. Thank God he's never peed on my bed or like the couch or anything. But um, I had this like little puffy white chair that I just went out to when I went over to my mom's to go pick up a couple other things. Damn it, I went the wrong way. Go back. Um, and she was like, I think he peed on this. So I went over and I smelt it, and yeah, he fucking pissed on that thing too. Like the cat just ruins things, and apparently it's because he gets like it. I forget how they diagnosed him. They he sees my mom as his reliable source. So what he does is he wants to protect his source, and by doing so, he even pisses on shit because the other cat is there. He wants to like claim his territory. And I was like, okay. So they're gonna fucking medicate him to like relax him. I forget what they're gonna give him, but it's like a human drug. Like like something. No, I forget what it's called. Go ahead. Go on. I will entertain everybody. Fuck is this place? Oh yes, I see. Sorry, I was so focused between streaming and reading chat and everything. Hi, Lynn Jim. All right, now there's just us. When she comes back, tell her that she's lagging. Just try and play it off. Just be like, yeah, you're. Just try and gaslight the shit out of her into the fact that her computer's giving out. Oh, this is not where I need to be. I went way past. God damn it. I knew I should have just looked on the map, but I just eyeballed it and hoped. Because that we're killing time. Yeah, let me close out a couple tabs here. Close out some tabs. There we go. Hallway. I need to go fuck inside. Um. All right, cool. So, I mean, is it working? And uh, are you getting buzzed? Because I think really at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I also just realized that no one ever confirmed whether or not they can hear you or whether or not I just look like some crazy fucking idiot talking to himself. Chat, anyone in either chats. Can we get can't hear Kells? Sweet. Awesome. Thank you, Zon. Appreciate you. All right, that answers that question. Cool. So she says thank you. All right. So this whole time, no one's been able to hear you. Fantastic. Okay. So you're coming through here, and that means I gotta create another audio source. Audio output. No. Application audio. Make it this window. There we go. And then audio mixer. And you should be. Oh. What the fuck is it? Kels, can you say something? Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh shit. I fucking did, but I fucked something up. Alright, so it's right here. And I don't mind if that one goes to everything. But where is it? Gotcha. Alright, good. Talk again. Well, that's not working. Okay. All right, one more time. Why aren't you coming through? Pain in the ass. So my issue is my my browser. Yeah, it's probably gonna be best because yeah. Okay. Let's make sure. Oh, wrong headset is locked on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. I could try that again. I just want to make sure you're coming through on Discord. Oh, good. You're not coming through on Discord. What the fuck is happening? It's weird because my Discord usually works. My buddies. Oh, it's locked to a specific Discord. Interesting. Let's see. Let me actually. I could just make this one. Properties, Discord, you, cool. Unmute. All right, one more time.
Hold on.
There we go.
Chat, if
Gotcha.
you can hear me, are you a boobs person or an ass person? It's a very
Okay.
important question. I've asked it about 7 times.
God, that took far too long to figure out. I fucking hate Discord so much.
Can hear her, but very quiet still.
I hear I can turn her up. I can turn her up. Discord. Nope, not that one. It's gonna be under this one. And I can also go here and okay. There actually I'm gonna do this and then turn it up on this end. Okay. There we go.
Oh, testing.
There you go. So on. That one should be better. Oh my god, we're getting kills the mod ads in my fucking channel. Oh my god. Better, I think. I'll take it.
I'll take it too. Oh, I forgot to deliver something. Fuck. Yeah, I might have a small buzz, but not like... I mean, I've only had one 16-ounce can, you know?
I I've had one beer. I last night I got kind of fucked up, so I was like, you know what, I was gonna take it easier today. Um, the so I've had no stop. I've had one beer so far. I did end up also buying these you ever heard those non-alcoholic beers
Yes.
um made by Tom Holland? It's called like Bero, Bero.
No, but we have different non-alcoholic beer brands.
Yeah, I picked those up. I had like one of those when I got home, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll let myself have like two drinks tonight, just because. I'll be honest, with the lack of sleep that I got last night, I knew if I didn't have anything, I would have already got hopped off. I was just like, there's no shot.
Hopped off, like pissed off, or like
No. I mean, like, just like, I just wouldn't want to keep playing. Like, I would have been too tired.
I see, I see.
I feel like sometimes alcohol just kind of wakes you up.
Which actually it doesn't. It's a
It's
depressant. It depresses your system. So
not
it
for me.
slows everything down.
It wakes me up, which is weird. You know, like I've always, people are always like, it's a depressant. I was like, I've never once in my life been depressed on alcohol. It's like,
What about the next day?
uh, not depressed. Regret at times, but never depressed. I've never been like upset. I have felt like garbage at times, but never.
Oh my
Never.
god, Pasticcio!
Huh?
Pasticcio!
Where?
Cran, he's outside of the soap stall. He just goes, yo! I'm like, a sight for sore eyes. How have you been? He's been working.
I finished the event on my main account. What event? Oh, you mean the wait? What? Oh! You mean the Halloween event?
Thousand miles seems pretty fun. I don't know why. I always pick up the Monocle Market bounties. It's good XP, you know? Like, especially if I get candles, soap, or like monocles to candles, and then candles to soap, and then like I don't know, and then like bath salts to monocles. It's just like a big circle. It's great.
I despise merch.
I
I
used to hate it too.
it's so much more thinking than like detective is.
I
It
stopped worrying about it, like, and I just go with whatever seems right. And
yeah, I feel like you can do it like that, but I don't know. I'm just this one I passive it so far all of like 491 where I'm just like I'm just gonna passive the rest of it. I've been just pushing detective right now. I'll eventually get back to it. God, this one has me going all over the place. Holy shit. Holy nipples. I've been doing investigations and merch together. By far the most fun I've had playing this game so far. Really? I feel like doing the two of them together is almost like a little too much in my opinion. That's
That's how Simpip's
that's
been doing it.
that's
Simpip's been doing all three skills at once, and like he has a shit ton of fun with it.
that's too much brain power. I'd rather just do one and just focus on the one. Like, they're like, oh, well, just don't even think about it. You know what I mean? And just kind of just do it. And I'm just like, no. I'm like, because then what ends up happening is I end up filling my inventory with crap and then running to the wrong place. And then just like, no. My brain is too slow for all that. Speaking as the fact that my first 500 was the most AFK activity you could possibly do.
Hold on. Can you say something real quick?
Uh, something real quick.
Ah, they can't hear you on my stream now. Hold on. Hold on, it's my Discord settings. Believe it or not.
Fucking OBS is a fucking mess.
Can you say something now?
Something now.
There you go. And one more time while I check the meter on OBS.
Something now. It's something then and something later.
Yay!
Big dubs. Big dubs in the chat.
And here we are talking about doing a podcast together, and we can't even figure out how to do a Discord call on stream.
A fucking mess. I'm telling you, the amount of effort that's gonna have to go into this. That's why, like when people are asking about it, I'm like, I'm gonna need like a fucking month. Like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of YouTube research because I guarantee if you go to YouTube and you type in how to host a podcast where you can bring people in, there's probably a step by step by step by step setup on exactly how to do it, and I'll mimic.
StreamYard. StreamYard allows you to go on multiple platforms, and it has like a waiting room for your guests. And yeah, it allows you to multi-stream. Try StreamYard. I think it might be free, or it's very cheap. I don't know.
I'll look into that. Actually, I am gonna go take a piss real quick, but I'm going to go set up a den while I am gone.
Okay, I will entertain the masses.
Marvelous. All right, get in there. Good. Bust through the door. You got this, buddy. Everyone believes in you. There we go. All right. I'll be back.
How much you guys want to bet that he's gonna fail the den? I have candles. I forgot to grab pizza because I am worthless. Dougie is super quiet on your stream. I have turned the volume up, so it should be much better when he comes back. Also, he's away from his keyboard right now. It's nice to see you, Zohan.
One second.
That was a really quick pee. Then when I came here, I heard that.
Well, the
but
nice.
Then you spoke and blew out my eardrums.
Well, the nice part with my new apartment is that everything is. Wait, did my guy? I didn't do
Did he
any.
die?
No. My combat's like 800 something. I am so far over leveled on these guys. I'll never die. My issue is, I had a fear potion going. I didn't realize that, and they won't attack me. Okay, well then I just stood here like an absolute moron for for an extended period of time. Did I get super quiet?
Is that better, Zohan?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Zohan's
curious.
helping me with the sound on my stream.
Got it.
Much better. Okay. It was Discord settings.
Oh.
My input volume was 100.
Jesus. Oh my God. Now you're trying to kill people. It's like, so what do you do on stream? Oh, I take lives with my fucking voice.
Well, it's only when I'm in a Discord call.
Oh my God, are you dying?
Me?
Yeah, you just coughed like you're dying.
It's the vape.
All right, everyone say goodbye to Kells. Here she goes.
I'm fine. I just hit 30, so you know I'm an octogenarian now.
Ah, that's right. The elderly age.
I'm thinking about playing RuneScape tomorrow.
I'm thinking about mixing it up too a bit and throwing that in. The only issue is like, from what I've noticed, a lot of people, in this community, they like to stick with the shores. It's crazy as it is, because at the end of the day, no one's actually watching. This is, in my opinion, just a big global chat, right? That's all this is. Because no one watches me do detective. I mean, maybe a few do, but they're also playing it themselves. Can you? Oh shit! They're not opening because I didn't actually do the den. All right. Well, I just closed off both doors. Okay, hold on. Let me do this den. This is just a big global chat for everyone. Damn it! And I popped a fear. Ugh. I have to click on each person.
You're having a rough time, huh?
Yeah, it's just pissing me off. I gotta get rid of these 12-minute fears. I gotta go pick up some 3 minutes. The 12s are awesome, but they're also a pain in the ass.
I am really low on fear pots, and Vorpal's like, just buy more from what's his face, and I'm like, but that costs money. I'm trying to save money.
Well, what else are you buying?
Nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saving my money.
Because, oh look, I'm gonna pass cosmology soon. Big dobs, ladies and gentlemen. The lessers.
I'm just so tired of drama in this community. I'm just, ugh.
I mean, that dude started shit that just didn't need to happen.
I agree.
I mean,
And like,
he started with a lot of people. Zong goes.
I feed
Zong
on the
goes. I feed on the
drama.
drama. I love it. We need more. No, Zon, we don't need more. The fact that there's
Last,
drama in a Brighter Shores community is so sad. I mean, it's
it's because
so.
we're so small. Like we're bound to bite at each other's throats because we get sick of each other.
I'm on your tail. Where you at, Britt? 231. Yeah, you're not far. You're not far.
All right. So I've done a level and a half of merchant, which is more than what the wheel calls for. So if someone wants to spin the wheel, they can. And I'll do something else. And there's a
Oh,
high likelihood it will land on alchemy because Ash keeps adding alchemy to the wheel.
I'll say this, Britt. If you manage to catch me, that'll be quite impressive. Because I
She's an
do,
AFK.
I do a lot of. I'm kind of just. Granted, honestly, if someone passes me, I'm not really too worried about. Like someone did pass me. Where are they? Oh, Renchi. Renchi passed me. But like, I'm not really too worried about. Like, I mean, it's like I'm, top 20 is already taken, so I'm not too worried about it. At the end of the day, I just kind of want the fucking cape. I think Kren has. I think Kren and Hopeport have the coolest uh chapter capes. I do like the mines. I think it looks cool, but I think Kren and I think that um I think Kren and Hopeport are better. Um and I think the bottom of the list is Hope Forest. I that cape looks weird. I don't know. I don't really like it.
Sorry, I got distracted. ADHD moment definitely means I'm buzzed. I
Wait,
just
how was that wrong? That lined up. What?
what?
God damn it. It shows that I'm getting. All right. I think. God damn. I want to go do Dens instead, but I still have this fear going. I wish you could cancel it, but you can't cancel them. Oh, you got ads. Shit.
She said that like 5 minutes ago.
No, I have ads run every 30 minutes. It's I think it's
Oh.
got a minute and a half every 30 minutes.
And she should be out.
There we go.
I do mine once an hour.
Yeah, I feel like
15 minutes.
3 minutes at a time is just a lot, though.
See, I think of it like this, where how many times do you want to be interrupted while you're viewing content?
Valid, but if so, for me, like if I ever was like watching someone and someone hit me with 3 minutes of ads, I'm just gonna click somewhere else because I'm gonna wait 3 minutes. Like I'm just too impatient, and then if you leave and come back, it'll just hit you with ads again. So it's like, all right, I'm good.
Well, no, because having the 3 minutes um, keeps pre rolls off.
Yeah, that's true.
I got you. I got beef lo mein. I'm happy.
I'm gonna make I'm gonna get off at a reasonable time tonight, and I'm gonna make some pasta.
If we're not too careful, Vorpal's gonna raid us within the hour.
Oh shit, that's right. That's right. I actually didn't even think about that. I've just kind of just been going just like live recently. Like I'm just like, why not?
Mm.
I mean,
kind of
last night was the longest stream I've done in a long time. That was like a 5 hour long stream.
I kind of almost didn't go live tonight because I was hanging out with friends in VC and I was like, oh, I should go live. And they're like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, okay.
The second ad blockers stop working, I'm never coming back to Twitch. Well, Zohan, good news for you. I am also live on YouTube where there are no ads. I'm also live on Kick where there are no ads. So, the people here have options in terms of me. You can go watch me in many different places.
I also accidentally clicked on an innocent human being and lost like 4 silver.
We love that. Jesus, oh Christ. I just want to get to this next level already. Because I want to go and do, what's the next thing? Spotting thieves. I'm so cool with that. It's a lot more chill than running around.
So chill.
Yeah, it's like a lot more chill and it's just like you just gotta. The only thing is you just gotta pay attention. That's it. And I have my cuffs up to the 40 enchanted, so I don't even need to
I
like.
don't have anything higher than 25.
I spent all my money. So all my wood cutting is at 40. My pickaxe is at 50. Like I spent all of my money into enchanting shit. Ooh, go back. No, go back.
My ads are starting in 5.
Mr. Moneybags over here. I just got 25s on a chance. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I did have a fuck ton of money from all the leather working. That's how I got there.
Most of my stuff is 10 or 15. Like,
Jesus.
I'm just a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate. What can I say?
I think I had like. I think before. Well, once I finished leather working, I had like 600 gold. And then I bought a bunch of potions. I bought a bunch of enchants. And that's how I got there.
See, I keep thinking about you, Zohan, because you did chef the right way by doing foraging and fishing alongside it. And you made a shit ton of gold from chef. Like, you ended your chef grind probably with a few hundred gold. I bought all my fish. And I bought all my potatoes.
That's fucking expensive.
At one point, it was almost like a gold per inventory.
I was actually heavily enjoying fishing for a while, and then after that, I decided to go back and finish grind. I was like, you know what? I was like, screw it. I was like, let's just finish this, get this thing done with, and then after this, I'm gonna go back and just push fishing up to 500 because Vorpal showed me a way to do fishing where it's like he's like, don't like chase the fish. He goes, just click and click all the other stuff around it, and he's like, can just chill with it. And once I started doing that, it was like giving like leatherworking vibes. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of fuck with this. It's like you click on everything and then you're just good.
Do I take snow globes from Merchant?
I loved snow globes when I was doing merch.
Okay.
All right, where are we at? Monocle green hair male. Monocle green hair male. Gotcha, bitch. Come here. Tua.
Did you just say Hawk Tua?
Damn straight. That one. Oh, God. I have to get to 248. I'm about to be 246.
Oh no, Zohan's game crashed. I kind of had like a moment of panic when I read that because at work today, the lights went off. And then everyone just goes, save your work! because,
Oh, God.
because our computers were still on, but the lights were off. We were just like, what the hell? I guess like someone had a space heater by their desk as like a reasonable accommodation, and it tripped a wire or tripped a fuse.
Yeah, fuck that. Power goes out. I'm going home.
No, I've been dealing with this asshole at work that I'm supposed to be training. And like, I don't know if you've ever experienced this because you are a man, but there's a type of guy where you talk to him and you just know he hates women. Like, have you ever talked to a guy like that?
Um, I mean, some guys are just dicks. So, it, I don't think any guy hates women. Sometimes they're just a dick. I think that's really what it comes down to.
Like, this guy hates being told how to do things by women, which is a problem because everyone he reports to is a woman.
So he
And
struggles.
he's just in a yeah. I had to tell him today for the second time to do his work over again because he did it wrong. And he was pissed. Like, oh. But I had my manager backing me up, so there's that.
Well, that's good. At least, like, you got like some support too.
Like, I let her come to that conclusion herself. I'm like, yeah, so I just had to do all of this just to figure out what he did. And someone else has to check my work. So she's like, he has to do it over again. I'm like, I'm glad you agree with me because the issue is that he thinks that the process is completely inefficient. So he's like doing things his own way, but it fucks up other parts of the process. And he just doesn't understand the process in full yet to understand why it's that way. But he thinks he knows better than everybody.
Same.
Yeah. Why is there cat hair on my phone? No, it's because Susie was up here.
I so I haven't like taken a gummy or like gotten high in like a week or so, just because like I'm not sure if I need to take a drug test for 18C. And when I worked there, I don't remember handing anyone a drug test, so I don't think there is one. And I don't want to risk it, but at the same time, it's also like I just fucking want to. I sleep so good when I do.
See, with me, I already have really vivid dreams because of the medications I'm on. And so if I go to bed high, they're even more vivid.
Uh, yeah, no, mine are just like truly like some nights I don't dream with it. Oh, yo, what's good, Brandon? Right now I'm talking about how I'm applying for a job and how I kind of want to smoke a little or take a gummy, but I don't know if the job is gonna drug test or not. What the fuck happened? Um, Nothing really. I mean, I moved out. As you can see, this is a whole new, very boring background. You can see my entrance right there. You still have your old job? Yeah, I do. I do. I'm still working in cars, but the problem is that they pretty much told me that, you know, when you they pretty much told me that the the way that it works is that they're busy from March to September, October. Then they're basically dead. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, so you're looking me in the face and telling me that you're dead for 6 months? I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to make money? So like, I'm just gonna go back to 18C, or at least I'm trying to. Why did I move out? Because I don't want to live with my mom's forever. That's why I moved out.
I'd love to
Uh,
live with my mom.
it's
Huh.
I'll say this. It's nice for a little bit. And then it turns into you never really have your own space and you never have time alone. Like like when I streamed for 5 hours yesterday, I couldn't do that at her place because she would always want to talk and it drove me nuts. It drove me insane. Like there's times where I want to walk in the door and just have silence, just for a little bit. You know, after a full day of work, and I'm tired, and I just want to just sit down and just chill. But she just wants to talk, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, just shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. And, and that's like the biggest thing is that I love being able to walk in the door. It's quiet. It's my place. It's what I want to do. And I can either sit there in silence for the next 6 hours or 30 minutes and then go live. It doesn't really matter. You're living with your mom? That place, yeah. Yeah, my flat screen is actually right up here. You can't see it. I'm actually going to get a green screen for right here.
You find some decent screens for cheap.
Yeah.
I actually have one. It's just a pain because, like, it's like right behind me, and I like roll over it all the time because I don't have it on a wall. I have it like on like a stand.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna invest in like a good one. You never told me you were living with your mom. Had no idea. Yeah, dude. So the problem was is I was really dumb with my money before. I was when in my old apartments, I never went really food shopping. I did every once in a while, but I really didn't. I basically just DoorDashed most of my meals. That's also why I was far heavier at the time, is because I was eating crap all the time. And I was a lot heavier. And you know, if you DoorDash all of your meals, dude, you're talking $100 a day, and
Yeah.
it hurts. Like, that shit hits your wallet. And I wasn't smart. I was really dumb with money. I built up a lot of debt. I was in a really bad spot with money, so I moved back in, and then now I've today was the only day I ever had to get food so far in the last week that I've been here. I just didn't wake up early enough to prep some food. But tonight I'm probably gonna hop off at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then I'm gonna make some pasta, and then some for tonight, some for tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm finally back out on my own, but the problem is this job isn't paying me enough. If you break it down, I work just about 50 hours a week. That's the standard for this job. God forbid I have to go in on one of my days off or go in early to finish up a sale. I'm pushing 50 to 60 hours a week. And if you break down the math on my salary, I am getting paid $10.25 an hour. The only way
On a commission.
well, that's the thing. You have to hit 12 cars to get a good payout. So after 8 cars, the 8th car pays you 100. The 9th car will pay you, so everything from the 8th to the 11th pays you $100 down to the 8th car. Once you hit 12 cars, then you get $100 all the way down to the first car, which is $1,200.
Yeah.
But the problem is the way they also tax it. So you might only see about $900. The 1 month that I hit 17 cars, I only saw about $1,300 out of the time I put in. And cool, I made a little over $3,000, which is cool. But the problem is my health insurance didn't kick in. It kicked in this month. My paychecks now are $928 without commission. It's my rent is $1,000. So a singular paycheck can even cover that. We're not talking internet. We're not talking electric. We're not even talking about my car insurance yet. Like I didn't think it would be that low when I moved out. And I am on a really tight budget. Like really tight. Like I really can't buy anything other than food to cook at this point. And if I go back to AT&T, I'm going to be in a much better position because I think I'll start back at like 20 an hour, working my way up to like I intend to be back in management making like 26 an hour after about a year. And then everything I sell I get paid on. So, that's the big goal right now is to get back there, and then I guarantee pretty much each month I'll pull in at minimum like 3,000, an absolute minimum. If I had a good month of sales, 3,500 to about 4K, and that is something I can live on. You know what I mean? That's something I can do. A grand goes to rent, 500. Let's assume car insurance, electric, and everything else, and then after that maybe about a grand goes to savings, and then everything else is what I want to spend my money on, or just put more into savings. Yeah, I mean I'm mad lucky with what I got, but the job I'm at right now, they told me like when the times pick up, like you can make like 6 grand. I was like, that's great, but rent is due every month. It's like I can't wait for March and hope that I pull off 6 grand. So you left AT&T to go sell cars and trying to get back? Dude, I left AT&T to do sheet metal work with a family friend, and they fired me. Which that was also when I was in debt. Like I moved back in at that time during AT&T, and then the guy realized that it was too much to get me into like the union, and instead of helping, they just let me go. So family friend, uh it part of it was because of the way I acted with them. They were all very, I'll be honest, dude. Union people are awful. I hate them. I've come from such a corporate world, and they're just children, dude. It's like hanging out with like 14-year-olds. If someone made one more dick joke, I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you idiots? It's like, grow up, bro. Like, and then the one guy would always shit on me because I didn't know how to use the machines. But what I slowly found out was I am not even allowed to use those machines because I'm not unionized and I haven't been trained. Technically, I could sue him into the fucking ground, but I'm not gonna do it because my dad's still friends with him. So I was like, fuck it. If I ever desperately need money, yeah, I mean, I literally have videos that I took of me using shit. Like, I'm not unionized, like, even in the slightest. Like, I could take the whole company down like that. It'd be crazy. But I was like, whatever. It technically wasn't his call because it wasn't his company anymore. But what I got fired over, and I don't even think I ever even said this on stream, and Kels, I think you'll be interested about this one too. What I got fired over was not that I didn't know how to use the machines as well, or not that I wasn't super handy with crap yet because no one taught me. They would literally hand me shit and say, go do this. And I'd be like, I don't know how. No one is, I don't know. So, what I got fired over, the final straw to them was I was doing a delivery of a bunch of metal. You know, like I think it was a bunch of air conditioning pipes, and I blew a tire because I hit a massive pothole. And because they're dumb as shit and didn't call AAA, they got the car towed to a location. Because this also wasn't under my control. I tried to replace the tire. The tire was rusted underneath the bolts holding the tire in. So I couldn't get it off. So they drove out to help. And even the foreman couldn't get it off. So they towed it. As to why you wouldn't just call AAA to just come put a new tire on is far beyond me. But they didn't. And then after that, there I am, stuck. And they drove me back. And after that was done, about 2 days went by, and I almost, the foreman and I didn't even get along well. He was, Christ, how old was I at the time? 25, 26? He was 21, and he thought he was hot shit. And he was just some dude with a fucking gut already at 21. And he would talk a lot of crap on me. He'd be like, dude, you don't know how to do anything. And I was like, yeah, and you're fat as fuck. I was like, shut your fucking mouth. And the way that apparently it works in that world is you're supposed to just take shit until eventually someone else is the target. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm not a bitch. I was like, if I want to talk shit on someone, I'm gonna talk shit on someone. I was like, I'm not just gonna sit there and let someone insult me. I was like, if you're gonna talk crap, I'll talk crap back. So I did, and he didn't really like that. So at the end of the day, after all that day that I got fired, I went in at 3 a.m. I did delivery all the way down to Delaware. It was a 3.5 hour drive there, 3.5 hour drive back, and then I did another delivery. And by the way, this is midsummer, and the box truck I was driving had no AC. I'm drenched in sweat. I did 2 full deliveries, and then he pulls me in the office and tells me I'm fired. And it was at that moment I didn't want to hit him. I was ready to go to my dad's friend who hired me. And it was, when I tell you he fired me, I just tossed the key on the table. He goes, if you want to say bye to anyone, I said, I'm good. I walked outside, I called my dad, and I said to him, I was like, I am seconds away from walking back in there and rocking Paul in the jaw. And my dad was like, he was like,
Sorry,
don't,
Doug.
huh?
Sorry to interrupt. King Canadian just. So my stream is playing the
Oh,
song Don't Waste
I
the
see
Night.
it. I see the chat. Yeah, that's so funny. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I told my dad, I was like, I might just go fucking rock his shit. I was like, that skinny piece of shit. I was like, Dad, I was like, I'm going to go beat the shit out of him. And the only reason why I didn't was the fact that I know that every other person in there would defend him, and I'm not taking on 5 other dudes. I'm not going to win that fight. I know I won't. I can take on 1 to 2, but you got me fucked up if I'm going to take on 5 dudes with metal around. You got me fucked up. So, I told him, I was like, Dad, I don't want to see him. I was like, I am in an immense amount of debt right now, and he dropped me. I left a job that was paying me about $4K a month to do this, banking on the fact that I'd end up making more. And it sounds like the problem was that he wasn't running the company, someone else is now, and that other person didn't have the money to continue to pay me, because I wasn't useful enough, because I didn't know everything. So after a couple months went by, what I told my dad was, he was like, listen, we always do a Christmas Eve with him. I was like, that's fine. I was like, he can come. I was like, but my present better be fucking good every year. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, but if my present isn't worth at least $200, he can try again. And so far, he's lived up to it. So I was like, all right. I was like, I'll tolerate him. And, thing is, too, I'll go over, and he's got, my dad was like, hey, let's go to, Paul's for dinner. I was like, what's he making? Like, I still hate the dude. But at the end of the day, if you're going to feed me, or you're going to give me cool gifts, okay, yeah, sure, I'll push it off to the side. Like, yeah, all right. You're going to give me stuff? Sure. But
I've only been fired from one job, and that was a zoo that
a
I
zoo?
worked at I worked at a zoo. I worked in the concessions, minimum wage, and it was one of those jobs where like they would post people's schedules and then people would start trading their shifts essentially. And so I was 18, practically like I was living on my own at that point. Like I was independent, and so like I was working at the zoo for concessions 40 plus hours a week, and then I was also working like 2 nights a week at McDonald's overnights. So like I was maybe getting 4 hours of sleep a night.
Jesus.
And so what happened is the first like month or two of working at the zoo went great. Like I made a lot of friends. Like I was really good friends with one of the managers. Like I would be the one to like communicate with him while he was going around on his 4-wheeler, like delivering supplies and stuff. And like it was really fun. And then the kids from college came back that had been working at the zoo every year since they were 14. And it's a family owned company, the zoo. And I got paired up with a girl who fucking hated me.
That's about right.
I knew her from high school. She hated me. Within a week of her being there, I got fired. They didn't really even give me a reason either. They just said, we don't think you're a good fit.
That's crazy.
Sure. Yep. They emailed me too, actually.
Ooh, that's so disrespectful.
Yep. Yep. I was very upset.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah, I would be too. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing I even said this to Paul's face the one day because we were there watching football, and they were gonna bring more people over. And I looked at him and I was like, Paul, I was like, you're not bringing fat ass here, right? And he goes, what? I was like, I'll be honest, I didn't remember his name. I was like, but the foreman at the shop. I was like, I will be so real with you, Paul. I was like, if you bring him here, I'm gonna hit him. I was like, so if you ever think to invite me over and you have the slightest idea of bringing him here, I was like, don't invite me. I was like, because I will hit him. I was like, I don't care. I was like, that dude's a pussy. I was like, he thinks he's hot shit when he's not. I was like, the fight that would break out in your house. I was like, and I looked over at the vase over on his one desk. I was like, and that thing will break because I will smash it over his head. I was like, I'm not doing it. I was like, so if you ever want to bring him over, don't invite me. And out of nowhere, people didn't come. I was like, because I was there with my dad, and he respects my dad a lot. So, but no, there's not many people in this world that I would say I would fight. Like actually want to physically hurt. I'm not really like a fighter. I'm really not. But that fucking dickhead, the amount of crap he talked. No. No, I would beat the shit out of his ass.
Let's talk about the shores. No, I've only been fired the one time. And what's the worst thing about it is that I'd put in my 2 weeks at Starbucks.
Ooh, the Bucks.
Yeah, I worked at Starbucks for like 6 months when I was 18. And the zoo was going really well after like a month. And so I put in my 2 weeks at Starbucks. And then, like, my first week not working at Starbucks, I got fired at the zoo.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yup. Ow. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, it's good. I know there's a correct way to pronounce your name, but
I always say she.
Yeah, I just say XI. And I'm not going to change it. I know there's an appropriate way, but I'm not going to change up the way I say it. Unless you find it disrespectful, in which case I'll change it. But I love XI. I think that's like a badass way to say it.
It also could be 11. Because Roman numerals.
All right, don't make things up, okay? All
right. You don't know what Roman numerals are?
All right, I don't know who these numerals are. All right, but you guys stop fucking lying.
You're gonna talk to me like I'm doing witchcraft, huh?
Yeah.
My grandmother, like a few years ago, I tried showing her how to copy and paste on her computer, and she started cussing at me in Italian.
Chinese is happiness. Really? Kind of cool.
I knew that because I watched Camp Rock, and Jingjiaji means happy summer.
Gato means cat.
In Spanish.
Alright, well, I guess we're getting specific.
Tuggy's like, I want to be included. I know a word.
I don't. Actually, it's funny too. I was in honors Spanish. Like for some reason, Spanish I just kind of clicked. But the only thing I can remember from high school is El gato en el pantalones. And that means
And,
I have a
and pants.
I have a cat in my pants. And you can think about that however you want. That either means I have a vagina, or right, or you think of it as I quite literally have taken a cat and jammed it into my pants, and that's the way I prefer to think about it.
Or you have a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, tomato, tomato, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
My mom's trying to learn some Japanese. Why not
Why
both?
not both?
You know what? Oh, that's
You
the
like
other
that
thing.
attitude.
That's the other thing I learned too. And I learned this from the chick on the fucking TV. Poquena Los Dos. Because I don't remember it. And you definitely remember it. Yeah, I don't know if it's in your memory. It's there was a commercial when we were young, and it was a little girl, and they were debating between they either wanted a soft taco,
soft shell, yeah.
yes, hard or soft
Wow,
shell,
both.
and she goes, "Por qué no los dos?" and and that is how that is stuck in my mind because of that commercial. Porque no los dos, and then they created the soft hard shell.
Oh, I remember that.
Yo, it's so funny. The amount of times I'll say that and people look at me like I'm nuts. And I'm like, do you not know the ad? Do you not remember the commercial?
Once you said like the little girl and they were arguing about the different types of shells, I was like, oh yeah, I remember.
Yup. Yeah. No, she was like maybe like 8 and she had like black hair. She was like super tiny. And she was like, ¿Por qué no los dos? And I was, for some reason, that stuck in my brain for reasons I can't even begin to tell you.
No.
Is it that you're.
No. No.
No. So I am not into children. Okay? That is.
I'm not a child.
Oh, I read that wrong. Is that your girl talking? No, we broke up. A month ago?
Hi, Jinx.
But she and I are still close. We're still really cool. Actually, she's coming over tomorrow night for Sloppy Joe night.
Dougie and I are just friends.
Yeah. You know, Kels is engaged.
Yeah, I'm getting married next year.
When's the wedding?
September 12th.
Lit.
It's gonna be Lord of the Rings themed.
That's crazy. I've actually never watched a moment of the Lord of the Rings.
We can fix that, Dougie. We can fix that.
I'm good. Thank you.
I own all 3 extended editions.
The only thing I need to know is that there's this little guy who is addicted to the ring. Better be hella freaking hobbits or I'm gonna be mad. Now, I could show up as a hobbit.
Samuel said he would show up as a hobbit.
That's lit.
Actually, I think he wanted to show up as Gollum. Someone wanted to show up as Gollum. I think one of the best men did, actually. And I said, no, we're not cosplaying.
But yeah, Brandon, we broke up again. But I mean, oh, dude, I have this. The reason why I ended it. I mean, she ended it 2 times. I've ended it once. I feel like I just gotta figure me out. You know, I just moved out, and I don't feel like at 28 I'm where I should be in life. You know, I'm pulling in 2K a month. And if I'm lucky, I'm pulling in 3. There's I gotta figure me out. You know, I gotta set myself up. I gotta figure me out. And it's hard also trying to cater to someone else. And, you know, I think, don't get me wrong, I still love her. I think she's amazing. But I think that where I'm at now in life, I can't do it. I can't give someone the time that they deserve while I'm trying to do what I need to do. And, you know, maybe I'll figure it out in 2 to 3 years, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm not gonna drag her through it. You know what I mean? While I try and figure it out. And it also just makes it harder because, you know, I want to take her out to dinners. I want to take her out and do all this stuff. And I want to have fun. And I want to get to a point in life where I can take someone to dinner twice a month and not have to freak out about money. And, you know, money isn't the way to happiness, but money gives you a lot of options in life. And the fact that my savings is not where I need to be. I mean, if someone said you have to buy a house right now, I'm fucked. You know, I wanna get a home. There's just shit I gotta do. And I intend to live on such a tight budget right now so that I can be successful. And I don't know, 2 to 3 years from now, maybe she finds someone else. And maybe she moves on. And that's a risk I have to take. Or maybe 2 to 3 years from now, maybe she's still single. And maybe we try it again. And when I'm finally in a better spot, we live a much better life. I don't know. I don't know.
And it's fine not knowing.
But, you know, at this point where I'm at right now, I can't give her what she deserves. I'll say that. And that is why I had to end it. And I'm also a bit of a dick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also a bit of a dick. But I think I became a dick when I realized I wanted to make money. And because of that reason, I became a bit of an asshole. I think I started to self-sabotage at one point. 2 years, you're probably gonna meet someone new, and that's okay. I mean, dude, I'm not on any dating apps. I don't intend to do anything, man. I don't want to meet anyone. I really don't.
Like,
Because a new relationship, a brand new one, that's, dude, you gotta put all your time and effort in that, because then you become obsessed in a new relationship, right? You know, like in the beginning, you know, that lovey-dovey stage, you become obsessed and nothing matters other than them. I don't want it. I don't.
I mean, I found David when I wasn't looking. I was playing Guild Wars 2, and he just kind of appeared.
I don't care. Literally, someone could come up to me and say, I really like you. Let's try it. Let's do something. Let's go on a date. Like, even if a girl made the first move, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm chilling. I am far too focused on me right now.
Hey, Shadow Legion. How are you? Is this on Steam only? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, care. I mean, listen, Brandon, if you want to swing over and throw some ass around, I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Why Shadow Legion? You don't have Steam?
I don't have Steam, bro. Oh, you what? You like an Xbox or PC player? I lost my account. How do you lose it? Oh my god, did it run away? Shit, I'll jump on the first flight out. Hey, let's go. Better get me some Brandon dig.
Was your account like hacked or something?
No. Now listen, Brandon. I'll be honest with you. All right, when you show up, all right, I don't want you to come in with high expectations, okay? Hey, you know like the Christmas lights they put on Christmas trees? It's about the size of my penis. So, you know. I just hope you're ready to feel nothing and experience no happiness. My account?
You lost your email and password.
I have my caddy shipped with me, and I'll be going for a blunt cruise. What are you grinding down here? This is just like I'm grinding detective. So my goal is to get 500 all here because then I get a badass cape. So I already have 500 leather working. At 491 on merchant.
About merchant.
I'm just gonna passive it. I'm just gonna passive that up. Actually, I might just start doing merchant passive to be honest. Just to finish it up. Just get this shit to 500 so I don't even need to worry about it. The only thing is though, and I don't know if you ever noticed it, after 490, it's slow even on the passives. And I was doing it with 5% potions also on leatherworking, and I went up like a level and a half in like 23 hours. Like it slows even at the very end, and I was like, what the fuck?
You're talking to the wrong person about long levels, dude.
I mean,
level 348 to 435 chef. We're talking 3 to 3.5 hours actively leveling. That was Bacon Mountain.
Yeah, fuck that. Get me fucked up. I'm gonna knowledge that whole fucking shit.
However, I've heard Bacon Mountain isn't necessary anymore. And I know Zohan got through it without doing Bacon Mountain.
It sounds like they're gonna... What is this?
They're gonna make Chef worthwhile.
Sashimi? They're adding more...
Puffer sashimi.
Okay, sure.
Unicorn puffer sashimi. That it's like the only thing that you can use puffers for in Chef.
Yeah, it sounds like they're adding more stuff. I mean, I hope they do make Chef useful. I think that Chef cooking in every game, every single game, is always been something to grind because it's useful. And whether or not it's Microscape or RuneScape or anything, what? I just don't understand how they've made it so screamingly useless in this game. It's literally just there. It exists to exist and nothing less.
However, they are making promises that that Chef is going to be worthwhile at some point.
Yeah, I mean, some point. That's the only thing that has me concerned. It's like, some point. I mean, in reality, I think he was smart to release the game to get the feedback. I don't think the game, if he had dropped it based off the way he thought it should have been, at full release, he never did any early access. I think it would have flopped entirely and would have been a complete failure. Because whatever Andrew Gower had his mindset on was a flop from the game, from the day that it released. But he's made a lot of improvements. I think it's fantastic. But after 1 year, and we have to remember this guy is a multi-millionaire. He could hire some of the best coders without blinking an eye. And it wouldn't even affect his day-to-day life. I just don't understand what his thought process is of the game. I get it. It's a passion project. But there's no way you have millions and millions and millions of dollars in your bank account knowing that if you take your same creativity that you put into RuneScape and twist it into its own game, I think what he's done is amazing so far. But we've also been around for a year and there's no chapter 5. We've also been talking.
He's probably waiting for what he has to be much better before, because if he adds more, right? There's more stuff. What's the word for it? It's the word for when things get bogged down in code. Like there's more chances that stuff will break if he goes back and fixes stuff in the first 4 skills if he releases other episodes. It's what's it called?
Here's how I say it. If you click on the quests, right? If you hover over the quests, right? All of them are at max 100, right? You know, like the lost and found, 50 to 59, highest foe to fights, 54, right? We're talking highest foe to fight is 54. My combat is 826. At the end of the day, he's not focused.
What the releasing isn't for us. No.
Agreed.
Yeah. He's releasing it for the players that are just now coming to the game.
Correct.
Is what it is.
Correct. My
because
chair
if
is.
You were to create.
Chat. Do you guys see me sinking? My chair just. My chair just gave out. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay. But what I was saying is that he's not releasing it for those of us who have been there since launch.
Yeah.
He's not.
Agreed.
We are the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
We're the guinea pigs. We gave him all the feedback he needed, and we're still giving him feedback, but he's ultimately not designing the game for us anymore. He's designing it for those who come after us. And that's, I mean, like what Dougie was saying is true. Like if you logged on a brand new character and you logged in and you saw main story, Obelisk, Lost Shipment, Herbalist Hurdle, the Brannoff Inheritance, Missing Fisherman, Spider's Nest, Because, Forgotten Things, Blight of Spores. That's what? 10 quests for free? And then if they want to get the membership, they get 5 more quests? That's a lot of content and a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
For a brand new player.
Yup.
Of course we're all going to zoom through it. We're
and
all
my
going to zoom
God.
through it because that content came through and we've had the game for 6+ months. You know? So like of course we're going to zoom through it, and of course we're going to have people bitching that it took them only 15 minutes to do a quest. the quest wasn't made for us.
Brandon, I appreciate you with the one biddy. Oh my god, another biddy. Oh my god, 2 whole biddies. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna show you my biddies. Oh my god. Bloody hell. No, but I mean, I agree. They're not designing this game for us. They're really not. They're not designing it for Vorpal. They're not designing it for us. They're not designing it for anyone. They're designing it to be prepped for when he actually starts pushing the game. I mean, he's even said himself, he has yet to promote the game. People don't know about the game because the only way to know about it is if you follow Andrew Gower on Twitter. What the fuck, dude? Oh, Jesus. You are the reason why I'm going to have to put a limit to this. Oh, God. It's just reading off every bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to raise my limit for the
Dude.
TTS to 1,000 bits for it to read off because people were spamming.
Dude, I don't even know how much money you just gave me, but it's not worth the amount of pain that you just caused.
Maybe $1.
Yeah, no, I think it's like $1. You know what? I'll take it. It's worth every penny. Hey, listen, here. You know what, bro? Here. You want to help me out? Here we go, bro. Here, let me help you out. Okay? If you want to be a good person, okay? Let me do this for you. Let me help you out. Okay? Oh my god, I'm gonna get I think I'm getting STDs from listening to this.
You can just mute your alerts.
I can, yeah, but I feel like I deserve the pain. Where is the
You know what's funny? The other day, I forget who it was, came into my chat, and it was before I had the picture of Susie on my screen.
All right, here
So
we
maybe
go.
it was like a week or two ago.
All right.
And they came in and they said, "Oh, I saw you on Tell's podcast. Your cat is so cute." And I'm like, "Oh my god, is that what I'm remembering for bringing my cat onto the podcast?" Was that with you? Was that when you were co-hosting that I brought Susie on?
I don't think so. Brandon, Brandon goes, no, don't listen to her. We don't appreciate no fun Karens in this place.
I am not a Karen. I am a Kelsey.
Hey, Brandon, by the way, if you refresh the stream, I just released a discount on subs. It's for 1 hour. I don't know how many subs you have to get for it to count. But listen, man. Listen. If you help out, right? I'll give you like a good sucky in my bathroom. So so all you have to do is drop the discounted subs and purchase a flight and an Uber to get here. But dude, I promise you, you absolutely won't finish. You're welcome.
Yes, I'm a Kelsey. And you spelt my name right. Thank you. So many people spell Kelsey wrong. Also, it probably sounds weird for me to call myself Kelsey in front of all of you, as I'm Kels, I guess. Funny story. When I was born, my parents were arguing over what to name me. My mother wanted to name me Chelsea and called me Chelsea for the first day of my life. My dad, however, was a union plumber and had worked in the city of Chelsea, Massachusetts recently when I was born. and refused to name me Chelsea because Chelsea, the city, is a shithole, in his words. So they weren't allowed to leave the hospital without naming me. So while they were just sitting and wasting time in the hospital, uh, the TV was on and the show Frasier was on, and it was the credits, and the name Kelsey Grammer came up on screen, and they're like, "How about Kelsey?" And they basically compromised, and that is how I was named Kelsey, after Kelsey Grammer.
I feel like as you're telling that story, what I just sent in the chat was so
I already
reckless.
said it. I know. I can see that.
But I feel like it's a valid amount of money. You know what I mean? 300 subs? That's ridiculous. There's no way anyone ever does that. And
Also, my chat, we have an ad in 2 minutes.
and Brandon, you can pick left or right side. You can pick left or right.
$100. I have your name on my chest. Did she call my bluff, or is she taking the bet?
But Brandon, no one's giving you $100. Okay, no one's giving you $100.
$100.
No one's giving you $100. Okay, let's get into the business here. All right.
I'm saving for a wedding.
Yeah, and listen, I started an OnlyFans, okay, and no one's subscribing. I'm completely joking. I got money. Doug can't voice.
Apparently, he's gonna send a picture of his chest to you.
Dude, listen. God, I need to make a channel point. I gotta do something. I'll say this. The only tattoo I'll ever truly put on my body, unless someone donated a stupid amount of money. I mean, we're talking to set me up for the next 6 months of living here. I would get a tattoo of whatever the fuck they wanted. As long as it's not visible. It can't go on my face or my forearm. You know what I mean? If someone donated like $6,000, $7,000, and they said they want me to get a tattoo on my left ass cheek saying I'm a pussy, I'd fucking do it. You got me fucked up. $6,000. But when it comes down to overall, my first, I don't have any tattoos right now. My first tattoo will be it's actually kind of badass. It's probably gonna cost me close to $2,000. It's gonna be on my forearm. Actually, let me see if I can even show you guys. I'll try and hold up to the camera if you guys want to see it. Here is a hypothetical put together. It's not 100% official. It's images kind of put together, but this is how it would look. So at the bottom, it's going to be rocks. It's going to move its way into a lake. And at the top, it'll be a extremely detailed bear head. And then trees with birds behind it. And then the lake I'll show you guys, it's going to be a little bit more spread out. And it's going to, what will be, because, sadly, everybody dies. Sadly. It'll be my grandfather's dates. And the reason behind it is my grandfather, from when I was about 11, he and I went on fishing trips. We do about 2 a year, and we still do it to this date. And he is getting older. And if I had to pick one person in my life that influenced me the most, it would be him. Um, I get my sarcasm from him. I get my ability to be an asshole from him. Like, he just an amazing guy. So here is the concept. Let's see if I can. All right, there we go. It's up on the camera.
Hold on, I gotta open your stream. Give me a second, Dusty.
Yep. Yeah, you're good. I'm holding it.
Come on. Ooh, nice.
I want that all over my fucking forearm. And I think it's gonna be fucking amazing. It's gonna cost me about $2,000 because the detail that I want in the bear head. Because we have almost every time that we've gone up, and instead of the birds in the background above the bear head, I want an eagle. Because every time we go up, the only thing I want to add, and I don't know where to put it, is a deer. Because there was one day, he and I went up, and we saw like 3 bucks. And then I said it. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. 5 years went by. No bucks. We never saw one. Ever. For about 5 years. And then later, I said it out loud. I said, we haven't seen a buck in a really long time. Or a bear. And then I even said, or even an eagle. And in that exact trip, we saw 7 bucks, 2 bears, and an eagle. And I was like, what the fuck? It was the craziest shit. I was like, we haven't seen any of these in years. And I know they were there. And I absolutely... it was crazy.
I had a face-to-face confrontation with a black bear once.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I lived in Minnesota for 2.5 years.
Kels, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. This is what Brandon just sent me. If you still have my stream up, I'm gonna hold it up.
Hold on. I closed it.
It has your name.
You should show that to David.
That's insane. I zoomed in on the phone so it's not too clear, but it says, Kelsey, tell her I take Cash App.
I didn't take the bet though.
Hey, listen, hey, bro. I want you to get it. Listen, I'll pay you $100. No, dude, I'll give you $500 if you get a tattoo of my name. No, not even my name. I want my stream icon on your chest. I want the red background with the D and the F.
Said your name is Kelsey. I was like, what are the odds? Well, I'm sure there's millions of Kelseys in the world.
I want it on your left pec. I want to tape the whole fucking pec. My fucking the D and the F, exactly how my logo looks. Christ, I've gone through so many fucking logos. It's fucking stupid, but this is the one I finally landed on.
I meant like the girl Dougie is talking to tonight. What are the odds? True.
Stop ignoring what I'm saying. Go get a tattoo of my fucking logo on your damn chest.
Listen. He's got a tattoo of my name on his chest. I think I have his attention.
No.
He's my friend now.
That bullshit. I'll suck his dick in the bathroom.
He's proven his dedication here.
No, 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 because the difference is you won't suck as a wiener. I will.
No, I do not. I will not.
Yeah, see? See, Brandon, she won't give you what you need.
It's on both. It's on both sides of his
Wait,
chest.
you have
Oh my god.
both? Why? Dude, please tell me it's the girl that you're with. Imagine sleeping with someone and you take it. I have a beautiful wife, Dougie. I'll cheat on for you. Dude, I mean, shit. Ex fiance. So you're telling me that you have your ex fiance's name tattooed on both sides of your chest, and your wife bounces up and down your dick and sees that.
Stop. No. Keep it. Keep it PG-13. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
She. Oh, Christ, how do I make this 13? Um,
They have intercourse.
All right, you guys remember these little scooters that we used to have in like in a recess or no, like a gym class? You know, so you're telling me that she scoots around on your
I think
wee
we get it,
wee,
Dougie. I think we get it, Dougie.
tatted on my neck, dude. What
You
if
know it's bad
now?
juju to tattoo anyone's name on.
Don't speak that into existence. Um, Brendan, I have a real question for you. And all right, I guess this is me speaking bad into existence. All right, never mind. You're good. Uh, what what will you do if this doesn't work? Right. The next one, do you put it on your forehead? Right, because it seems like chest, neck. Right. It's got to keep moving up. Right. Because nah, she's my best friend since for 18 years. We've been together for almost 10 now. That's fantastic, dude. Congrats, man. I am happy for you, bro. And I also know you recently got a home. So big congrats on that. I think
I think I'm gonna call my stream, but I can read into you.
okay. That works for me. I'll be
Because
live
I've been
for
streaming for close to 5 hours, so.
yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I'm calling it at midnight. 100%. I'm live for another an hour. Guaranteed. Another
Okie
hour.
dokie.
I appreciate you. This was fun. Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, you and I gotta figure things out.
Do you want to meet in the morning, or do
I
I want to do
actually,
stream in the morning?
I actually have to go to my so my grandfather, it's a
He's
whole
not doing
mess.
well, I remember.
Yeah, my mom told me now that he has, the surgery is a little bit different. It's not a normal artery that they need to change in the heart. Um, it's pretty intense. So my grandmother reached out to me today and asked me if I can come over and do some stuff for her. So I'm gonna go over there around 11:30 on Sunday, and I'm gonna help her do whatever the fuck she needs. I even told him, I was like, listen, if you need anything, I was like, I'll even bail out of work. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'm coming. This is the one I want to get a fucking tattoo for. So I don't even blink an eye. Um, Sunday
I don't know what
morning
exclamation point fish is.
from
Okay. Anyways.
about 11:30 to, let's aim for like 4 o'clock on Sunday, and then
So
I'll
4 o'clock, you said?
yeah. Let's aim for around 4 to 5, and then you
Okay.
and I can do some research on how exactly this will work because I don't really know how Tell did what he did, but I'll be honest, his last video kind of pissed me off. I want to do what he
Yeah.
did, but better.
He unmodded me in his stream.
He, I think Tell's a good guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna sit here and shit talk someone unless they absolutely deserve it. I think Tell's a great dude. I think he's really nice. I think he's really kind. And but the problem is that I think he became almost power hungry. Once he was pushing 300, 400, 500 viewers on the other game, he became almost too conceited and talked down on the game too much. And don't get me wrong, the game's got its issues. The game has a lot of improvement to make. I mean, to an extent that after watching his YouTube video, I agree on a lot of it. The game doesn't update fast enough. And for a multi-millionaire, you got me fucked up if you can't afford to improve it faster. I agree. But at the same time, this dude easily has 15,000 hours in the game. You're not going to sit here and talk trash on a game that you put. You know, if you do the math, I mean, we're talking. I mean, how much your life into a game? You're not going to put that much life into a game and talk crap on it. You clearly liked it. And just because things aren't going the way that you want, you can't sit here and just trash talk it. What I was looking for in his video was a positive, but nothing was positive.
Anything positive.
Nothing. It was all bad. And I think that on his end was his fault. And from what I've heard, it sounds like he had a fallout with Fen. Sounds like the people that grow to that level of where he was at, and same with like Val, right? Imagine Val turns around and says the game's garbage, right? She'll have a fallout with Fen. And what freaks me out is that Vorpal isn't even as far in as Val is. Val doesn't stream. Val posts a video twice a week, but yet Vorpal is far more in tune into the game. I don't get it. I really don't. And I have a weird.
Back in the day, Samuel told me that Andrew watched my streams. I don't know if he still does because I stream at weird hours now, but
I don't know if they watch mine. I mean, mine have always been at the craziest hours for them. So I mean, maybe. But at the end of the day, I think, and I love Samuel. I really do. I think he's a great dude. But there's a lot coming out right now about him that seems really creepy. Like, I don't know if you're in the one Discord, but he's playing games that are weird. He released a weird. I mean, if you watch Tell's stream or Tell's YouTube video about it, he released a link to AI girls that you can talk to for sex. I don't really know where shit went wrong. I really don't. And
he's just trolling.
Maybe he's trolling. Maybe he got let go because of that reason. Because I don't know. I really don't. And I'm not gonna be the one to sit here and point fingers. But at the end of the day, I love Samuel. I think he's a fantastic guy as a person, as a whole. He worked his ass off. But at the same time, I have been best friends with some people that I've had to throw to. One of my closest friends in college literally threatened to kill his own family. And the cops had to intervene and drag him off to a white puffy room. I've seen a lot of shit happen. I'm not
Hmm.
I'm not against the idea that maybe Samuel wasn't in the right place, especially since it sounds like he got heavily injured and he's had another heart attack and he's in a very bad spot. And as a job, as a corporation, as Andrew Gower, someone who needs to hire people that can consistently work, I can see why he let him go. Especially, God forbid he wasn't stable mentally, right? You can't keep that around. And then, even if that wasn't the problem, and I
I don't
hate,
really want to speculate on this, to
I
be
mean,
honest, because I do count Samuel as a friend.
agreed.
Um, and and so I don't really want to speculate on anything, and I just feel like we should really only take what he tells us and go from there if he feels comfortable telling us.
Yeah.
Um, I don't like. I mean, you're free to speculate all you want, but like, I don't want to be involved in that conversation personally. That's just me setting a boundary. I'm not trying to be a
Oh,
bitch or
no, no,
anything. It's
no, no.
just,
I get that.
but like I care for Samuel a lot, and I don't want to publicly discuss what might be happening with him personally because that is his personal life,
Yeah. I
and I
mean,
have a lot of respect for him, and I don't want to have anything I say or speculate on to be construed as negatively because I don't want to hurt him as a friend.
yeah. No, I mean,
Um,
I think Samuel is, as far as I've known, probably the best person I've met in terms of like, I mean, I've never really been in, like the atmosphere of, like gaming. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like creators, I've never been to this level ever. And Samuel was very inviting. I mean, I always streamed at weird hours, but he very well knew who I was. And it was a weird feeling. It was almost like a
they know who all the streamers are. They
it was
know.
like a very welcoming feeling, and he made me feel almost like, I'll never forget the one time I reached out and he goes, "Yeah, bro, like we know who you are." He goes, "We watch you." He's like, "You're great." And it made me feel so good. He is a phenomenal guy. And truly, all I ever really worry about is, you know, his health. I just want to make sure he's cool. That truly, at the end of the day, that's all I want. I want to make sure that he's in a good spot. And from what people have been showing, it sounds like it almost sounds like he's kind of spiraling, but at the same time, it also sounds like he's doing a lot better without the company. And part of me is starting to think maybe it's Andrew Gower. I don't know. I don't know. But at the end of the day,
I
I
think
will
he
say
just needs.
this.
I think he just needs friends right now.
Agreed.
Is what it is.
Agreed. Agreed. And I think that any stream that he tunes into, I think that it's a. I mean, I can't think of any streamer right now that wouldn't be literally thrilled if he popped up. I mean, I would be. And it's so sad
He
too.
came to my birthday stream.
Did he?
Yeah, he
That's
came and
awesome.
played marbles with us.
I forgot. Wait. Before you go, I'll even redeem it. Do you want to do Wordle?
Oh, me? Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Hold on. Let me do it. Hold on.
No, here I got it. You don't gotta waste your points on it.
Oh, okay. You're so sweet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bloody back at it with the bloody water. All right, so as we start all things with some big fat gator penis. All right, we have an A and an E. Oh shit, we have no I, no
Apple.
O. Okay. A is in the right place. We have no P's at all. No L, and the E is in the wrong place. So where do we go?
Hold on. I got this. A. Hmm. Amuck. AMUCK. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus. This is taking a lot of words, but at least down below we have options. So we know it starts with an A. All
Oh
right.
wait, there was no E in that
All
word.
right.
Fuck.
Hold on, you ready? So AQ does make sense. AW does make sense. AY doesn't make sense. AD. Can't even remember what I was starting with that.
Wait,
Yeah.
ADE. Try ADE.
That's not a word.
Wait, I know. I'm working letter by letter here to see what it could be. No ADE. No A.
Hear me out.
AN.
Oh. What?
Spell axles wrong.
It's a word. What the fuck could this thing be? Chat.
Try.
God damn it. Lock in. Okay? Alright, this is this
I think we're both tipsy. I think we're both a bit tipsy.
chat of both streams. I need you guys to take your fucking cocks out and lock the fuck in. Okay? What we have one more guess. The only thing that we know is that A is the first letter and it's not the E isn't the second and E isn't the last. We gotta lock in.
What about ahead? AHEAD.
It was Abby. Fuck you. This is a stupid fuck. Gator penis. Okay, there's an R. R is the last letter, and P and E are in it. What?
Not repair. No, because there's no A and there's no I.
Yep.
R E. No, because E's not the second letter. Okay. Um. Entrap. No, there's no T. No. Mm-mm-mm. E.
What the fuck ends with an R?
Lots of ER words. Hmm. Okay. Let's try. I think P is the third letter. Could it be paper?
Maybe.
Try paper. Wait, no, P's not the first letter.
Help. Oh my god. PR. Fapper. uh so we're looking at it.
Hyper. HYPER.
I think you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kells. The big W. All right. One more. Win or loss. This is it. I'm telling you right now, this one's the best.
Christian worship music playing on my stream right now. Let me fix that.
Oh my god. All right. So it starts with a G. We have a P, an E, an I, and an R.
That's all the letters. Gripe. GRIPE.
Holy shit, you fucking killed that. Holy fuck, that was nuts. Good shit, Kels. Oh my god. Alright, I guess ending on that, you're good to go to bed.
Yeah. I'll probably still be hanging around, but
Okay.
I'm kind of tapped out from streaming, so
No, you're good. You're good.
My chat will be raiding into Dougie. So you'll see me in a bit.
Beautiful. I'm actually gonna go pee real quick, but appreciate you. We'll figure shit out on Sunday. We'll figure out
raid before you go pee.
Alright, fine.
Alright, and I'll see you at 4 on Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, bye.
Peace. Chat, let's do so bad. Why does this look brighter than it should be? Kels with the raid, ladies and gentlemen. Big dubs, Benjamin. Hey, listen. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for that. I'm gonna have a banger for y'all. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna leave y'all with this banger. Crank this shit. Hey, listen, fam. No broke boys. No new friends. You know what I mean? Right back. In a minute. Right back. Ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn off this shuffle. Why do I look so much brighter than I did before? Do I look brighter? Oh, the wrong way. I'll be honest, Chet. It's 11:15. I have to be up around like 6:30, 7 a.m. I think it's since Vorpal's still live. As much as Kells, I appreciate you for rating. If he's still live, I think it's best just to rate out to him. I mean, he's clearly pushing, so let me just rate out to him. Um, I'm kind of at the point where like I'm kind of beat, and it's probably the best idea just to rate out because if he raids me first, I'll um there we go. If he raids me first, I'll feel obligated to stay up till like 1 in the morning. And I'm just not doing that. I'm just fucking not. I do need a decent amount of sleep. So we're gonna rate out the Vorp. I'm gonna make some fucking pasta, lads. I'm gonna make some fucking pasta. Um, guys, it's been mad fun. It really has. Kels, thank you so much. Everyone, thank you guys for being here. Truly, I appreciate you all so fucking much. But I'm gonna go passive. I'm gonna pass the fuck out. And I will see you all on Sunday. Sunday night. I'm gonna work with Kells on the whole podcast thing, and then after that, I'll be around. Alright, man. Enjoy football stream. I know most of you are probably already there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic night. Love you guys. I'm gonna get some fucking sleep. Boys.